Now I just want to show you this aquarium background. It's called the Universal Rock Ledge 4 foot, so 48 by 36. Yep. It's just an absolutely beautiful background. So if you've got a large aquarium, you can install this into the back of the aquarium. And if you do have a reptile aquarium, it looks absolutely spectacular as a reptile aquarium. And I'll give you a couple of other options that you can use this for. So you can use this as the backdrop of a fish tank. You can also use it for reptiles, of course, because it's got all these ledges and so forth that the reptiles just love to climb on. The other thing I often do is that this unit is often too big for people's aquariums. So what I'll actually do is cut it off right along there, and then it actually fits into a 2 foot aquarium. So you get that ledge down the bottom, and away we go, and we cut that across, and then it fits into a 4x2. And as a 4x2 with this big ledge sticking out here, nice big ledge across the top, ledge here, ledge there, it really looks good. I've also seen people put gravel in there and grow plants out of here. I just think this is one of the most beautiful of the Universal Rocks range. I really love this one. The other thing a lot of people use this one for is for growing plants. So people have actually fastened this particular background to the wall and grown various, I think it's called oxygen plant or whatever, or various epiphytes or various plants that actually grow on this background. And I've also seen people grow various mosses on it and so forth. The other thing it can be used for as well is a waterfall. So let's say that you have an aquarium, say this sort of size. This can actually come right up out of the aquarium, and then you can actually put a little inlet here, then the water flows over, falls off there, falls down into here and falls off there back into the bottom of like a turtle tank. And if you had the water level set about here, then the turtle could actually come out, and that would be a perfect landing dock for a turtle tank. So you could make the most beautiful turtle tank using this background. You could also have a little waterfall that might trickle down along here as well, and it just really does look amazing. You can also use it as just a waterfall, so therefore you can have a pond or something, a catchment on the bottom, so the water's trickling over here, filling up here, trickling over there. It just is one of the most versatile and beautiful of the Universal Rock backings. The other thing I've seen people do is actually take various holes out of it, so that way that area under there becomes a big cave for the fish. And it is important you know how to install these properly, so I do have another whole video on installing these backgrounds, so it's worth having a bit of a watch of that. And the material you want to use for these backgrounds, depending on whether you're using glass, you use silicone, or if you need to attach it to any other material, you tend to use Sikaflex. But once again, if you're looking for a spectacular background, very three-dimensional, you can pretty much set up an aquarium. I've seen aquariums set up with this particular background that just don't need much else in it, because it's just got so much going on. So once again, cutting it down for a 4 foot or using it in a 3 foot high, definitely a personal favourite. It's got the best profile.